So yeah, like I said, we've done 2 of the DLC so far. Leliana Song and Darkspawn Chronicles, and we have started up the game as a female human noble warrior, and we're at Ostagar about to perform the ritual for the Grey Wardens. We just got back from the wilds, the Kokari wilds, with the Darkspawn blood and the treatises, the Grey Warden treaties, whatever you want to call them, so that we could perform the ritual. I did also add a few more mods to the game. Which one's my favorite game out of the 3? I don't know if I have a favorite yet. This is only my second time playing through them. To be honest, I really enjoyed 2 when I played it. Which I know is a little out there, but I thought it was decent, and it felt similar to this one, but a little more updated, which is why I enjoyed it. I liked Inquisition, although it did feel a little bit more actiony than the previous 2 and everything. I essentially played it more like an action RPG as opposed to like a like a CRPG or anything like that.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
In fact, I have one with me.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but
2
it's
was
worth
good.
trying.
I liked it.
I have, let's see,
It just
20 silver
I was a
to offer
mage
as
too,
reward
so I
for
really
it.
liked the way that the magic was being cast. And everything. So I thought that it was really fun to be a mage in 2. It felt a little bit faster and more updated than it was to be a mage in the first one. Rewards not necessary. Let's just do
You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
I don't need the money, I'm sure. Alright, Redcliffe. We're not in Redcliffe right now. Return to Duncan. Return to Duncan. That's what a couple other people have said, that they really enjoyed the elf story. Hey, Astral.
Have you been successful?
I wasn't. So the first time through Dragon Age Origins, we were an elf mage, so I didn't get to see the elf storyline, because obviously as a mage you start in the tower, you have like a different story and everything like that. So I didn't get to see like the Dalish elf side or anything like that. Obviously more to do, but I figured be a human this time. You did the same, elf mage. Nice, Astral. Have you been successful? Yes.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing.
Very
With
successful.
The blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
All right. Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother. What up,
There was a
Fall?
woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very
Odd.
odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I'm glad I got the white teeth mod. It looks a lot better. Can you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
I've come this far. I want to see this through.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
So I did add a few more mods. I have a full list. I'm gonna work on getting links next to all of
The more I
them
hear
so that
about
you can go to
this
them.
joining,
But
the less I like it.
with the command
blubbering again?
DA
Why all
mods
these damn
in
tests?
chat,
Have I
exclamation
not
point
earned
DA
my
mods.
place?
Maybe it's tradition.
We'll give you a
Maybe
link
they're
to
just
the
trying
list.
To annoy you.
And I'll update that with all of the mods that I use for the all 3 games, because I've got some that I want to add to Dragon Age 2 now as well. And Dragon Age Inquisition has a few. But if you're interested in seeing some of the mods, they're all there. Swear I'm the bravest one here, and I'm a woman.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty
Love
wife
how
from
long
them?
the games are.
I am...
It's nice.
Maybe you'll die.
They're good
Maybe
size.
we'll all
Good
die.
size.
If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey
Yeah,
Wardens
he's just-
did before us,
You
as
guys
we did
ready?
before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive the joining. Well, let's do it.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining.
Jump right in.
These words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Oh, snap.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step
Morning,
forward,
Bushin.
Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I
There is
known...
no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint
Oh.
for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
I was on the right side yesterday for this game. I was on the left side for Anthem before, you know,
Two
before we
more
got to
deaths.
this.
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible.
The-
Glad at least one of you
just
made
trying to stay out of the way of the most
How do you
most
feel?
of the game that I can. That was it. The pain, that was unbelievable.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
it. Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Oh my god, I was like, what happened to my dog? I think he's just sleeping. This is the second playthrough for me of Dragon Age. This is my first playthrough as a warrior. But second playthrough overall. Oh, we do need a little bit of dexterity for this. Huh. Critical hit if it connects, knocking the target down unless it passes. Shield mastery may increase the damage. Let's go ahead and go for that. Go for overpower too. I think that's nice. Happy bark. Okay. So we got a couple more things here. Warden's Oath plus Constitution. No, we did get a couple of things. Let's flip to those. Slightly better armor. This one's a little bit better. Not better. Okay. Then what do we have? The family sword. That's a two-handed sword. Darkspawn mace, not as good. But yeah, no, I just try to put the camera in the place where it gets rid of the most like where I'm not in the way of the game's stuff that we're playing. So like Anthem, all the UI stuff is like in this corner. Dragon Age, a lot of it happens to be over there. So I'm just not in the way over here. And that's all.
Yes. Huh.
Oh, it's one or the other. Oh, so shield wall is... Well, I wouldn't necessarily call Mass Effect too much of an RPG, like a similar game. Let's put these over here. I don't need shield defense. Because shield wall is just like the upgraded version of it. Just move that over here. Just keep that right there. Hey, Glowman. Zintax, what's going on? Hello. Human Noble, yes.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Some supplies.
Let me
know what you'd like. But yes, yeah, Human Noble. Does he have another backpack? Oh. Mass Effect is a sci-fi RPG. I know, but it plays more like an action game, which is why you don't have the same RPG like UI of everything. There's a lot of similar parts of it. It's just not exactly the same, I don't think. Sorry, I just gotta get rid of some stuff. Balance greatsword, darkspawn mace. These will all work. Oh, nice. Well, at least we got 2. I just need to get some stuff out. Taking up too much space, man. Backpack. Left to left. I haven't been able to load it up yet, Bushin.
All right.
To do a Mass Effect? We're gonna play the entire trilogy after we're done with the Dragon Age trilogy. That's the last set of games.
Logain, my decision
Want to
is
see?
final.
I tend to not play
Stand
Renegade
by the
very
Grey
much.
Wardens in this
I
assault.
don't actually like
you
it.
risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan,
Oh,
are your men
DA2
ready for battle?
onwards. Yeah.
They are, Your Majesty.
Yeah, DA2
And this
felt
is
a
the
little
lady
more
from High
actiony.
Ever I
That's
met earlier.
true.
I understand. Congratulations. are in
Probably
order.
FemShep. We did FemShep in our second playthrough of the trilogy. We did Male Shep the first time. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the whole one after this one. Thank you.
Every Grey Warden is needed now.
Thank you.
You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then
You will alert
Hey,
the
Zintax,
tower
thank you for
to
the
light
follow.
the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
to flank
cover.
the Darkspawn. I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy
How
theories,
unfinished.
Logan.
Yeah. It
Grey
definitely
Wardens
felt a little
battle
bit
the Blight
smaller.
no
I did
matter where
enjoy
they're
the
from.
combat though a
Your
lot more.
Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the arch.
Veteran player.
There have been no signs
I guess
of
a
any
little.
dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Wow, rude.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the
Yeah,
beacon.
I remember
Thank
it.
you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens
It wasn't too
battle
bad
beside
though.
the King of Ferelden
Focused
to
on
stem
the
tide of evil.
on the combat and the conversation,
Yes,
which
Caleb.
was all still there.
Glorious moment for us all.
Logain.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair.
It's all in
If the
one city.
beacon
I
is
mean,
not lit,
you
Terran
leave
Logain's
the
men
city,
won't
but
know
there's
when
only
to
like
charge.
one
So
place.
he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Ready to go.
Yes, so am I.
Eh.
You'll need to cross the
I'm ready to
gorge
go.
and head through the gate
bald
and up
mage.
to the tower
Ah.
entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Like how I like just became a Grey Warden.
May the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
The Tower of Ishal. He needs to be a little bit more survivable, I think. Shoo-boo-boo. Shoo-boo-boo. But less nakedness. There's a little bit of nakedness. It's just not like all the time. Not that it happens all the time in Game of Thrones either.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
No, not in this. We actually see nudity? I think you see it in this one. No, thrown into the wolves of a tower. Just when becoming a Grey Warden, feel bad for any character. This is any of them. Hey, look, it's us from the Darkspawn Chronicles. Hounds! Oh, get them, pups. Oh no, poor pupper.
For Ferelden!
I think the hounds would have been a little bit more effective. No one mentions dragons, but they do. They like just mentioned one in like a conversation a little bit ago. They talk about dragons all the time.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
There! You will fall!
Yeah, the archdemons, the dragon. They literally like, they just talked about dragons when they were talking with the king and Loghain. They were like, well, what about dragons? And they were like, well, that's what you're here for, right? And they were like, oh yeah.
They can help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you?
But yeah,
The tower, it's been taken.
never see the
What are you
characters.
talking
There's
about, man?
several
Taken
dragons
how?
and drakes and stuff like
Darkspawn
that.
came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Oh, nice. Did we get a mage? Circle mage. Yeah, one is optional. One's a little tough. What spells you got, man? So he's definitely a little bit more on the attacking side. War dog. Circle mage? Oh, I know. Damager? Yeah, we'll go for that.
Yes. And I'm off.
There's so many!
Look over there.
Whoo! But yeah, so yeah, there are several dragons. Dragon Age Inquisition has a lot of dragons. 2 has a few, but there is one kind of more notable dragon fight, I think, down in like the mines or something.
Oh, it fell down.
Might have already met one. We did. Well, we played lately on a song, and there was at least like a drake there, if not like a fully fledged dragon. So we've definitely seen one.
There's so many!
Just continue making the pupper even more unstoppable. You are glowing, and yet I cannot loot you. Maybe I already looted. It feels like it's like kind of auto-looting a little. Oh, you mean in this base game? That I already met one? Oh, you just mean... Yeah, I know which one you mean. I remember which one you mean. So I also have a mod on that kind of rebalances enemy types. Originally, Dragon Age only has like a few different like markers for types of enemies, where it kind of puts like anything that's like considered like a boss is like the same across the game. And I have a mod on that changes that slightly. Which is the, oh god, no, I can't remember what it's called. That is also not what I wanted. Oh yeah, Enchanter's Footing. I think we might actually leave him without anything at the moment. It is called Flash Rescaling, and it actually assigns different ranks for enemies. So like dragons and things that in the lore are actually meant to like be much stronger or are actually stronger, and they're not just like at the same level as like an Arl because he's supposed to be a boss. Hey, Mod makes enemy. No, they're not necessarily easier. It does make some of them easier, but only enemies that aren't supposed to be very strong anyways. Just like a noble who just sits around anyways. Well, the new Humble Bundle. Sure, if you would like.
Now this should be fun.
Oh no, what happened to our mage bro? Come back to me. So it is auto looting money, yeah. Hey, there you go, guys. Free game keys. But yeah, I think I might get it for Tangle Deep too. I heard really good things about it. You almost done with the DLC for this game? Is that what you're asking? We finished the 2 that we were going to do before the main game, so now we're in the main game. And then we've got like 3 to do after we're finished with the main game.
More Darkspawn, hey?
Ugh, friendly fire. Yo, rude. Oh, good.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh no, Alistair went down. Just like randomly, they're just like, oh god, my heart. Play some Persona, nice. One day I'll get to Persona 5.
Yes.
I just figured in the scheme of things for games that I absolutely wanted to get to before the summer, 100-hour RPG by itself is probably not the best thing for me. I have not played it yet. I do have it though, over there somewhere. You're an hour 73 right now. Yeah, I just didn't like. I'm like slightly limited on my time frame, and I'm really nervous about actually.
What?
About like actually having time to finish everything. Yeah, I figured I probably would. But yeah. One day we'll get to it.
And I'm off.
I know, yeah. Oh, we lost a dagger. You have found a gift. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, a silver bracelet. I don't remember where all the gifts go. I'll have to look that up. Q2 Labyrinth. Buying games but not having the time to play, yeah.
Ahead of the rest of the horde. There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
There wasn't supposed to be any resistance. Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight? You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate,
We'll laugh about this later.
We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
But yeah, so Yeah, out of everything. Not saying that we'll like never get to another kind of like story game again, but my focus right now is on a few experiences before things get a little more probably like not as I'm not gonna have as much time for long games later. It'll just take us way too long to get through a lot of them. Is a good way to put it. So, doing my best to get through a few things now that I want to experience with you guys again. And so here we are. So we've got this trilogy and the Mass Effect trilogy, and then if we're done with everything, then maybe we'll go back to Final Fantasy 15. But at the moment, I actually would have rather played this than Final Fantasy 15 for whatever reason. I just couldn't bring myself to stay motivated to play it. So here we are. Lol. How is everybody dead right now? What is wrong with everyone?
Yes. All right.
How is everybody dead? What is wrong with everyone? No, that's about as far as that goes, huh? They're all just chilling. We'll just take it easy. Boof. The longer we can just stall and
Going. At last, we can return and give you
dang, Bushin. Thanks for those bits, man. Your return just came in. That's nuts. That's so many bits. That's a lot. Well, thank you for that, Bushin. That's awesome. We just got our tax paperwork in. Come on, get over here. We just filed it last week. That is fast, man. That is fast.
Too fast for you.
Whew. Okay, taking a small break. Here we go. We're doing it.
Are you joking? Surely you're joking.
No thanks to anyone else on my team who all just got straight cleaned. Rude. Wow. Whoo. Cracked skull. We've only got one injury kit, so that's a yikes for me.
Huh. And I'm off. All right. How amusing! Oh look! It wants to fight!
Nice. Don't tell the others. I do appreciate it though, Bushin. Thank you, man. That's a lot of bits. Everybody else is just gonna have to take a breather. I feel like Alistair is not quite working as a defender. What if we made him a... No, he can't be a scrapper. I guess that'll be him. Does he not? Okay, he does, and it is activated.
Adventure's not over yet. And
Up
I'm
we
off.
go. Boom, 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 boom. Beware of power
Our gates
outages.
ready
Quickly
to
save your
charge
game.
As soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Beware of power outages.
What was that?
And a gift sum. Bushin. Achievement unlocked, Grey Warden.
All right. Let's do this quickly, shall we? Yes.
I had to have picked up something that gave us faster looting. But mod, enjoy that subscription.
And I'm off.
I don't remember installing anything to loot faster, but I'm okay with this. It did, yep.
All right. Not bad. Not bad at all.
And yes, and thank you for that as well. Crazy. War paint of the Wolfhound. Get some war paint for the pupper. +4 damage versus beast. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we should have done that first. Would have been smarter.
If you insist.
I like how they're all just like running in here anyways. Oh, there goes our mage. It's fine. He's not a permanent party member anyways. Oh, nice. Couple extra lesser injury kits. That's nice. Oh, quite a few extra lesser injury kits. All right, baby. Get the dexterity up a little. Gains a combat tactics slot. Could be nice, but coercion maybe? I think we go for that at the moment. Diablo, yeah. You don't sub to anyone on Twitch. All the subs you have are gifted. I have low self-control. If you buy subs, you have. I appreciate you just spending time here, Fall. I think we might actually just wait on that for right now, because now that we've got 31 strength, we can equip the Blight Blood, which is probably gonna make a lot of this a little bit of a joke. $22 subs, yeah. I've heard some people go pretty nuts. You can have the family sword. That works. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're not gonna switch him to that. That's fine. Not as good. A virtual pint of real mead. All right, level 6 warrior. What does he have on, like, what is, oh. It just requires level 9 is all on some of that? Okay. Probably give him, start leveling up some of those a bit. Go combat tactics so you can have a little bit more oomph, and shield balance probably be pretty good. Awesome. Okay, we do have a few injury kits. Then, oh, penalty to magic. Nobody cares. Wonder how mead really tastes. I wouldn't know. Oh, good. Got a few more. Fantastic.
Take that.
Oh yeah, we doing good now. Now that we got the Blight Blood up for completing the Darkspawn Chronicles, life is good. Things are not complicated. Wow, a lot of lesser injury kits. He's got 3. He's got an injury to magic penalty to defense, penalty to cunning. I mean, it seems a little mean. It seems a little mean to like not to not give him a little bit of healing. But at the same time, do I care? Is it? Because it's like a mulled wine, right? Confused, hello. Easy, easy peasy. Shwink. You were lurking. Gotta play that P5, man. All right, up we go. Oh yeah, that Blight Blood is nice. Oh my god, it's an ogre. Oh, wipe your mouth first. Go figure that he wasn't gonna get knocked over, huh? A sword of dragon. Oh, Alistair got it. Snap.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Kill Stealer, I know, right?
Yes.
The music is so intense. It's just going to town. Almost there. We got spell resistance, chance to avoid missile attacks, but we lose the extra attack for the same. Might be good to put that with Alistair. Yeah, it's so intense, man. Pumper. When did he get? Oh, right. Oh, it's just a penalty to magic, right? Which is why we didn't care. He's got the family sword on now, so that's probably pretty good. Those are the same. He could have heavy chainmail. Might be all right. And then this shield would be better than the one that he has on. Yes. Yes. I like how he's just standing in front of the ogre like, yeah, I did that. Oh, it's the beacon. Okay. Just hold up, making sure. Everything good? We're good. Light the beacon.
Huh.
The Monster Hunter World, PC and PS4. I got it on both. Although lately we've only been playing on PC when we were doing it.
Sound the retreat.
But
Yeah.
what about the king? Should we not?
Do as I command.
Logain.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
It just crushed him. Oh. Nice, Bushin. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the community that play. You should just post in the Discord that you're looking for people to play with. I'm sure that that there'd be a decent number of people that would be open.
Mother shall be pleased.
Of course, if we're playing it on stream, more than welcome to join in on the hunts too. Remember, you the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way.
You are
How
welcome.
does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
She rescued me. You mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close
She
call.
has a couple of
What is
like
important is that you both
redesigned
live.
texture mods
The man who was to
and stuff
respond
like
to
that.
your signal
Yes,
quit the field.
modded through
the Darkspawn won your battle.
through Dragon
Those
Age
he
redesigned.
abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
That outfit, that's just the default outfit, actually. What happened to the Grey Wardens and the King?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Thank you for helping me.
You were welcome.
Even though she
Though
looks
Mother
different.
did
This is
most
supposed
of
to
the
be a little
work. I
closer
am
to the
no
lore
healer.
look, as opposed to how she actually ended up looking in the game.
I do not know. She rarely
think.
tells me her plan.
Or is this the one that makes her look more like the voice actress? I can't remember which one I installed. Okay.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Blight Blood, Shield of High Ever. Okay, we got some stuff in
All
here.
right.
And we got, oh, right, it's just the other level in here. This requires level 12. Oh, wait, was there something that I needed dex-wise? Ah, it was for shield cover. Go ahead and do that. I mean, like I said, you're more than welcome to join in when I'm playing like on stream. I don't know when I could get to it not on stream, you know. But later, once we're done with these trilogy playthroughs, it's very likely that Monster Hunter will be a game that we're back in somewhat regularly, because it's easy to jump into for smaller bits. So that'll just be that'll just kind of be the way that all goes. God, didn't we like pick up some stuff? I don't know. Said that we had like picked up some things, but
Going.
so it is one or the other. Greater chance of deflecting missile attacks, whereas this one, shield wall, is a greater likelihood of shrugging off missile attacks, but at the cost of reduced damage. I mean, there's still a lot of talking. With a lot of extra information coming into the game. It's not like quite as
See,
well,
here is your
I'd
fellow
argue that
Grey
there's
Warden.
just as much.
You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
This doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I mean, but what do we call you? You've never told us your name.
What do we call you?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right.
Flemeth?
You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us? Hey,
Well,
Phil.
We cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying
Morning,
at once,
Heather.
can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Land is hardly united thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing.
What was that?
And only fools ignore history.
Confused with the resub 3 months. Dang. I appreciate it, Confused. Enjoy that egg. Oh, man. 3 months. Enjoyed every minute of it. I appreciate it. And I'm glad that you found your way here. What a morning. Sam locked himself out when he left for work. Didn't have his car keys because of it. Suffered their phone sounds off and earplugs in. So you can only let him in an hour and a half later. Then his car stopped working. Oh, no. So then I called off work and went back to bed. That sounds like a solution. Oh, no. He's like, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and call today a day. Oh man. Will you help us fight this blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well,
yeah, just
whatever
cancel
Loghain's
today, yeah.
insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Arl Eamon? There, perhaps we go to him.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties!
The treaties.
Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
And build an army. Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens
So
do?
you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
You know it. Yes, thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, no, thank you. You are the Grey
Do you want
Wardens
to build
here,
an army?
not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Ooh, ha ha ha. Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join
Her
us...
magic will be useful. Even better, she
I was
knows
not
the
disappointed.
wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the
Since we
wilds
just
for
heard it
years. Here is your
in Kingdom
chance.
Hearts.
As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we will take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these
The
two must
dog.
unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you,
Hear
they
it
will
sniffing
surely
in the
fail,
background.
and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind
The
to
little
cast me
strings.
out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
One wrong move. Yeah, just the thin little string that's like right there. We really need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Hey, let's go.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah.
It is far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Do try to have fun, dear. Oh, baby, shred. 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 Fantastic. All right, Alistair is okay. All right, how we doing with Morgan? .4 range spell power. One gives a magic boost, one gives a spell power boost. Let's switch her to the Darkspawn one for now. She can have the Enchanter's Footing, +6 defense, baby. That's what's up. None of these are useful, so we are good to go. Awesome. All right. Also, though, before we continue to do too much more, War Dog. Alistair has defend. Does he have? No, he doesn't really have anything for Scrapper. So we'll go here. Morgan can be a debilitator, I believe. Should be all right. I think a lot of the real combat stuff exists in being able to build your own tactics. But why can't I know 2 rings. I mean, Dark Souls did that too in the first one, and then in the second one they let you put on like 4 at least. Okay, let's do a quick save. Deep in the Wilds. All right, take a small break right here.